Hi, day 9. This is the beautiful Biddeford, Maine park and ride, where I spent the night. It was, sleeping in the car. 6 out of 10. Not as bad as I thought. It was colder than I was expecting, but that's hence the sweatshirt. I'm gonna go to I'm in Biddeford. I don't know where that really is. I didn't make it all the way to Bangor because I was sleepy. I was a sleepy guy, and so I decided now I'm going to go to Elements Bookstore and Cafe for my morning joe, and then I'll plan find out where I am, and then plan the rest of the day from there. But I'm in Maine. Hot damn. So, I just went to the Elements Bookstore Cafe in Biddeford, Maine. Or Biddeford, I'm not quite sure on the pronunciation. I am so happy. Like, this was so unplanned. It was just like this town was not on my radar of stops. It was just, I was too tired to drive, so I pulled over to the nearest highway exit, and this place was so great. They had really cool books, good selection, good prices. Yeah, geez, this had 2 money signs on the map too, and it was crazy cheap, so maybe Maine will be kind to me. But good coffee, good books, and for a little light brunch, I got a toasted bagel with avocado and prosciutto. $7, and very filling. Everything was fresh and delicious. Got some writing done, changed my clothes in the bathroom and brushed my teeth. So I'm living my best vagabond, vagrant life, sleeping at rest stops and getting my hygiene on the run. But great place, highly recommend. Really friendly. They told me a lot of jokes. So, my kind of thing. Couldn't recommend it more. Geez, it makes you think though. Like, this was just total serendipity. I'm seeing all these, I'm so excited for all the things I'm seeing, but imagine all the things I'm not seeing everywhere I go. Huh. What a world, as the Wicked Witch once said. So the plan for today is to I'm going to see the world's largest rotating globe in Yarmouth, Maine. And then I'm going to go see an observatory on a bridge, which seems supposed to have one of the best views of Maine. Then one of my good friends from Maine recommended a place called the Gelato Fiasco. And then I'm going to try to see an improv show in Bahaba. So that'll be the comedy for the day. And then I'm listening right now. It's the best of Nina Simone. I recently watched the really good documentary about her on Netflix, What Happened, Miss Simone. And the crazy thing, to me at least, about Nina Simone is, well, holy shit, look at that car. It's on the barrier. That's no good. Anyways, the crazy thing about Nina Simone is she was primarily a pianist. She was a classically trained pianist. And she got a job working in like a dive bar playing piano. And she was like playing like classical stuff. And the owner said, hey, if you want to get paid here, you have to sing. And that was the first time she sung, was in her 20s. And she had that voice. And it was like just some dick bartender that didn't want to pay her unless she could sing too. Gave us one of the greatest voices of musical history. That's nuts. It's always funny when some state stereotypes are 100% true. Because I just drove by the largest LL Bean I have ever seen. Very Maine. So I just went to, been hitting up tourist spots. So I actually took a little detour because I saw a sign for the Desert of Maine. And it's that. It's really actually very cool. It's like the remnants of a glacier or a glacial lake. And it's like 700 acres of just sand. But the sand is unusual because of how it was formed, and the fact that there's still remnants of the lake underneath all that sand. So it's very moist, and it doesn't stick to you. Like you can walk on it barefoot and have no sand on you at the end, and it's not very abrasive. So the tour guide was very friendly. Natural showman, and his line was, if you tried to make sandpaper out of it, you'd just get paper. Alright, so I'm leaving the gelato fiasco, which was anything but a fiasco. I finished some writing. I got cheesecake gelato. I got half and half. I got cheesecake gelato with black and white cookie in it and toasted coconut. It was delish. And then I also had an iced coffee, which was very good as well. They were really busy though, so I did not ask the cashier for a joke because I did not want to cause her a hassle. There's just wild blueberries on the highway. Are people picking those? That seems as delightful as it is unsafe. I thought the roads in New Hampshire were pretty, but this is unreal. I had to roll down the window just because I gotta breathe that salty sea air. Oh, I just drove by a medicinal cannabis center. Didn't know those were already in Maine. Wonder when those will start up in Mass, because we did pass it. Interessante. Far and away, the most beautiful road I've ever been on. All my friends from Maine are all really naturey, and now it makes sense. I always made fun of them. What if I grew up in this? How could you get me inside? I like that my car started playing Irish music just as I was getting into Belfast, Maine. sometimes things just work out. So I just had another completely impulsive decision. I drove by Young's Lobster Pound. I just wanted to see what a lobster pound was. I thought it was it didn't even occur to me that it would be a restaurant. But they had a $12 lobster. I figured, what better place to get lobster than at a lobster pound? And again, some stereotypes are coming true, at least for Maine. That's the best lobster I ever had. It was salty, and it was sweet, and it came with Cape Cod potato chips. All for $12. I'm a happy camper. So far, Maine's crushing it. Look at the sunset over these mountains.